T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. He's your only black friend, so he's your best black friend. I want to treat him for another black friend. Because black friends are rare, as you should be aware. He smiles like Richard Pryor, so just sit and stare. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler.
Hello, everybody. This is Tyler, and I'm here with Vicky from the channel Alienada to talk to me. How are you doing, Vicky?
I'm fine. I have to tell you that you have the most wonderful intro in all YouTube channels.
Really?
Yes, it's the most funny intro, I think.
Yeah. Okay, you want to hear the story about my introduction?
Yes. Tell me.
Okay, it was like back in 2014. I was in a group chat with like a lot of people. It was on Skype. And then they say, "Hey, it's everyone's friend is Tyler." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm your only black friend." And so what they did during the same night, they recorded like the song with the vocals and the lyrics, and they sent it to me. And so the rest of the video I filmed myself. So
It's very funny. It's very funny. Yes, I
thank
like
you. Thank you so much. I also like your videos too because you put like a lot of work and effort in your videos because I cannot imagine like how many hours it takes to do like the animation and everything.
Well, I in between 8 or 20 hours
20
each
hours.
video in the edition only, because I have a scripter, the one guy that makes the scripts of my videos,
A
and
screen a
yes,
screenwriter.
is okay, this one. And in my last two videos, I hired a video editor, because I can't with all this work every day, and
Yeah. A video editor.
I have
Wow.
to live my life in outside my computer.
Exactly. Right. So how are things right now with the coronavirus and the Canary Islands?
Well, in Canary Island, there are a lot of restrictions, more restrictions than that in Spain. Well, in Spain, in the rest of Spain, because Canary Island is Spain, and we have a passport COVID to enter some restaurants or gyms, etc. And for example, in Madrid, don't ask for the COVID passport.
Okay.
For any place.
Okay, I have a listing of different stories for just live streams, and one of them happens to be about the vaccine passport. So it's a good thing you mentioned it right now. So
Yes.
I'm going to share my.
To travel to Spain because we live in Africa. We have to show COVID passport too.
Mm.
And we live very far from Madrid, or we live very far, and we have to have the passport.
Right. So this is the first story of a list of stories that we're gonna react to. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is the first
Ooh.
story. Okay. This one says Reset Era. Let's see. Despises Project Eva's main sexy heroine. Reset Era, a hive of politically correct xenophians, feminism, sexism that, like a lot of video game developers, strangely consider the quintessence of taste, has been against at the male gaze present in the latest trailer for Project Eve, calling her on her hatred of the main female character design, even though several commentators in this thread really like the game. A new trailer was unveiled at the most recent PlayStation showcase, and while the dissenters of Reset Era mostly have positive opinions for the title, there were naturally quite a few individuals whining about the male gaze and complaining about the sex appeal of the main heroine, even though she is wearing an all-encompassing bodysuit and the shot of her breasts and bottoms were minimal.
Male gaze is a new invention of these people, a new idea, because well, I think a lot of girls that play video games likes beautiful girls in video games too, and they don't think in lesbian, for example, lesbian girls. I think lesbian girls want to see beautiful women in video games, or girls, heterosexual girls like me. I love to see beautiful women in games, but only thinks about they only think about masculine gaze, and don't think in masculine homosexual gaze, for example. I think gays, people, men, homosexual men, um, love beautiful women too.
Right. The thing about the male gaze is that it seems to strip like the woman from her own personal individuality. Because I think of course women can also choose, to look a certain way. And so I think, art reflects reality and reality reflects art.
Yes,
And
yes, because
so
they think that a beautiful woman doesn't exist anymore.
mm,
It's very amazing, this thought, because there are a lot of women that are very beautiful models, or cosplayers, and I don't know why these people have the action of invisibilizar. No sé cómo se dice en inglés. I don't know.
invisible size,
In, in,
invisible, yeah.
yeah, this word. Beautiful woman,
Yes.
because
Okay.
beautiful women are real too.
Okay, here's the comments down here. At first glance, during the live stream, I thought, wow, that's like a lot of focus on the
Yes,
ass. Then it just keeps going.
yes. I think I saw this comment because I don't know if a YouTuber, or I don't know where I saw that. Uh, they are focusing on the ass of the character, and that happened with remember
Laura
over,
Croft or something.
Overwatch.
Okay.
With Overwatch a few years ago, with this character have glasses and short hair. I don't know her name. I don't remember, but it's very curious. I don't know why they do that, because women have asses. I don't know.
right,
I
right,
don't know.
right,
I think it's envy, or no. I don't know.
right. See, the next comments are, who are those ass shots and boob jiggles for? Jiminy Jesus. It sure did. I thought it was a platinum game. Can't wait. The ass shots were unnecessary though. She got a great ass. Looks real good because the tight latex and butt moves. Can't wait to see more. Indeed, the monster design fell right out of Bayo, and I love it. Bayo, as in Bayonetta.
Yes.
Okay. Can't believe PlayStation put this trash in their show. All right, the other comments, they're like really small. I cannot read them. Okay. Why are we still doing this shitty character design? The character design is terrible. She looks so genetic, straight up from a Korean MMO. This game is such a letdown. It looks good, but all the butt shots and sexualization is awful.
Well, I think these people never saw anime, or what. In anime shows are always focused as the asses of the girls. I don't know.
Right. And there's also a video I spotted based upon like the reaction of all this. So I'm going to load up the video. It's on Twitter. So let's see the video loading up right now. Hold on. All right. So this says, like, a digital foundry, or specifically Alex, being offended by a woman being too sexy in the modern era. And it says, like, in a Korean game, it's hilarious, where it's not so sad. A sign of a Western gaming industry stinking, slight cringe warning. So I'm going to put on the audio. Okay.
For that. The one thing, I know you were talking about the character from a bygone era. I do think the character model was actually like very distracting in not a good way, because like with the camera angles chosen, it just felt like this game seems like a game that came out in like 2002 in terms of its, like character design. It's like a bit old and not flattering, I don't think, for a modern audience. In comparison to something like Forspoken, which has, yes, it has a much more realistic looking character designs. It's not these hyper proportioned something or another's, but it also seemed, I don't know, a bit more grounded in a way that I found much more appealing than for that.
Yeah.
And it's very realistic. A monster who has tentacles and what? It's very realistic, this game. Girl have to be realistic, but the other characters or the other monsters, it's no sense.
Right, exactly. Oh my god, wait a second. My internet is getting bad right now. Oh! wait, it's just freezing. Okay, it's not frozen anymore.
Yes. I see you right.
Yeah, it was like for a second there, it kind of froze for me. But yeah, like honestly, I don't understand the backlash for the trailer, because, like we said before, it's so weird that sexuality is a bad thing for like women, because if you were to do like the same thing for like a male character, like Kratos from God of War, or like Dante from Devil May Cry, there's like no complaints. at
No,
all
no compare.
for those kind of characters because they're muscular and they appeal to like the females, but because it's a female, that's
Yes.
somehow a bad.
Yes, because they said feminists said that when a man show muscles or big body, it's very very strong. They are show a kind of force or a kind of force or something like that. But when a woman show a beautiful body, she is sexualized character. But I always said, well, like I always said, first at all, sorry.
First of
Uh,
all,
first
first
of
of
all,
all,
first of all, feminine sexuality or sexuality in general is not a bad a bad thing per se, because sexuality is a thing of the human nature and is normal, I think. And
right,
second,
because back in the past there was like a lot of ancient art that was done by various European countries, and they had like the paintings and the statue, and it was natural to have like human sexuality.
yes. But second one, second thing I have to do to say of this issue is that women have the power of sexuality, because when men show their bodies to show the strength or the power, when a woman show her body, her body of nudity or something like that, they are showing that they are showing that they are powerful too, but in other way, in the way of sexual way. And when you give this sexual wave of power, you have the power of do whatever you want with a man.
Yeah, you
And
have the sense of like independence.
yes, yeah, and independence, of course. But
Yeah.
you have the power to do to do whatever you want with your enemy, because you are attractive, and the physical attraction is a weapon too, I think.
Right. Exactly. So the next story we have here is related to anime. So Sony's Funimation Global Group completes
Yes.
acquisition. I can't speak English myself. Acquisition of Crunchyroll from AT&T. Let's see. Sony Pictures Entertainment and AT&T Incorporated today announced that SPE, Sony Pictures Entertainment, has completed its acquisition of AT&T's Crunchyroll anime business through Funimation Global Group. Funimation is a joint venture between SPE and Sony Music Entertainment Japan subsidiary Aniplex Incorporated. The agreement was first announced in December 2020. Crunchyroll is a premier anime direct-to-consumer service with 5 million SVOD, like video on demand, I think,
Yes.
subscribers and growing. It serves 120 million registered users across more than 200 countries and territories, offering AVOD, mobile games, manga, events, merchandise, and distribution. The deal provides the opportunity for Crunchyroll and Funimation to broaden distributions for their content partner and expand fan-centric offerings for consumers.
Yes. I knew this this acquisition, because well, I think Sony has a demand of political correctness in the animes, and well, we have the example of the this anime made by American people of Crunchyroll. Who's
It was like High Guardian Spice.
yes, yes, yeah,
Okay.
High Guardian Space,
Okay.
and we know that the developers of this anime are all women, diversity woman. Well, not so diversity, because only well, I think there was no black woman in the, but all were woman, but I think white women only. It's not my problem. I don't care.
Right.
But we have one of them that she was saying a lot of bad things in Twitter. Patriarchy, all men are trash. It's horrible. Well, I think she had to erase these tweets. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she closed, like, I think she locked her account, but like you
Yes.
said, it's like the selling point was like, oh my god, we have a lot of women in our team, and so we're gonna use it to sell our. I don't even call it an anime, because to me, when I think about anime, I think about something that comes from Japan, like,
Yes.
animated thing from Japan, and
Yes,
so
yes.
it's an insult to call this an anime because it's not even from Japan. Because I think one of the promises that Crunchyroll had was that they want to, support the what was it, the animators in Japan by, supporting their productions. But it's not supporting, the people behind anime if you're investing in, American companies to produce your animation.
Yes.
It's like,
Well, when I think this show don't start now.
yeah.
I think it's the next month. I don't know. We have to see it to critique to make a critique of that. But I don't know. I think they would be a crap, but I don't know. I don't know.
And also, it's not just, Crunchyroll that has, like, the very political correct stuff, but also, like, if you look at some of the English dubs for Funimation, they also refer to, a lot of stuff that's feminist. Like,
Yes.
for example, one of the clips, they use a reference to Gamergate. And then another one I saw made a reference to patriarchy for one of the anime. Yeah.
Well, they have in the subtitles of the Japanese language of the animes. They put in the subtitles things that the people in the anime, the characters, don't say, like patriarchy or toxic masculinity and all these things in the subtitles. They are manipulating the language, or manipulated the subtitles for show you a conversation that it not happen.
Right. Yeah, I think like the whole entire, issue with the subtitles is something, it's not just for anime, but sometimes when they bring like the video games to like Western country, they do the exact same thing.
Yes. It's like a kind of censorship, I think.
Right. So the next story has to do with Activision. Have you heard about what's been going on with Activision?
Yes, a lot of demands of sexual behavior and abuse of the workers. I think one thing that happened with a girl in a party with a dildo or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah. I have the full document, and so we're gonna read the document together.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then after that, there's like a new development that came out yesterday that we're going to talk about.
okay,
All right, so this document says this is an introduction.
yes.
Headquartered in California since the 1970s, where the nation's strongest anti-harassment, equal pay, and other equal employment opportunity protection exists for employees, Defenders should be a safe haven workplace in the video game industry. Sexism has plagued the male-dominant gaming industry for decades, and increasing so in recent years. Now, for the citation for number 2 right here,
Yeah.
they reference Gamergate right down here for the
Ooh.
citation. Yeah. So they're using really, really, biased things for
But
the
they are not saying a lot of people. I think the most of the people who participate in Gamergate, they are they don't critique the girls, only defend feminine characters, or they are defending a lot of things that Gamergate said that it was false,
Right.
and they don't have the complete testimony of the people who live the Gamergate. Only one part, only one. And they have a conception of the Gamergate. There are a lot of women that were against the things that in the Gamergate was saying. I don't know why these people only have the Gamergate like if this was a case of abuse and a case of sexual harassment to this girl. I don't remember the name.
It was the people was Zoe Quinn, I think. Yeah, Zoe Quinn.
Zoe Quinn,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, or Anita Sarkeesian. No, it was there was a lot of things that in this moment, and I remember the Gamergate was a critic of the press of video games. I remember that. I remember that Gamergate was a critic to the people who make valoration of the games that were paid by the companies. I think this is the point, the very important point of the Gamergate, and this is doesn't matter anymore.
Right. It seems like every time there's a bad thing, they just put the blame on Gamergate. Like they would say something like, for example, I'm not even joking either, that the
Yes.
election that we have for Donald Trump was because of Gamergate or something ridiculous. I've seen those kind of headlines all the time, but they don't
Well,
even.
I think Kekistan and the Rana Pepe Frog were a little bit impulsed by the Gamergate. It's only a thought, eh? I don't know.
Right. So let's see. Women and girls now make up almost half of gamers in America, but the gaming industry caters to men even in California. Well, I'm not sure about that because what they do in these kind of studies for saying that women make up most gamers nowadays, they seem to count the mobile games, things you could play on your cell phone.
Yeah.
And so I think that's kind of where I kind of have some questions about the study. Because to me, a true gamer, they would play on the PC or the console, have a collection of games, a lot of
Yes.
experience. So it doesn't really count as real gamers to me. But what do you think?
Well, I think they are real gamers because I know how mobile or cell phone games are built or developed, and I think it's a really serious job because I have friends in the industry of mobile games. And I think yes, I think a woman who only play Candy Crush is or Candy Crush or Farmville or a lot of games of mobile is a gamer too, but is I I I don't want, because this is a thing that feminists say for justify that the girls don't play games or don't play in the same way or the same time of like the boys. And I think no, because girls play a lot video games. If we have if we have the mobile games, the cell phone games, and this is a feminist argument. Take these games that they don't like, the mobile games, because they are true gamer too, feminist journalist feminist of video games. uh, they don't like mobile phones because likes woman uh, play games of the
Okay.
mobile.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Activision Blizzard's double-digit percentage growth, 10-figure annual revenue, and recent diversity marketing campaign have unfortunately changed little. Defendants' compliance with California-broad workplace protections is long overdue. To enforce such a compliance, DFEH brings this government enforcement actions seeking to remedy, prevent, and deter defendants' violation of the state's civil rights and equal pay laws, to vindicate the rights of defendants' female employees and the public interest of the state of California.
I have a
Activision.
thing. I have a thing to say.
Okay.
In this case of Activision Blizzard, there are a lot of testimonies of girls that I don't want to don't believe that, because there are a lot of things very ¿cómo podría decirlo en español? Que son muy específicas.
Very
specific things. Like, for example, one girl said in this demand, one girl say that her boss asked for her to do determinated jobs in the I don't know, and for give her un ascenso, para darle un ascenso.
Okay.
Le pedía algún tipo, unas cosas, and she she make these things, but never get the ascent in the and I think this, if she is saying that, she would have the proof of that. And I mean, it's very specific for don't believe her. Is not like my partner in the my job, he earned more money than me, and that's all. No, there are a lot of things that are very, very specific, and I don't know if in these cases the company is a bad company of with their employers.
Okay, yeah, here's the exact listing right here. Like the executive ranks, women across the company are assigned to lower pay and lower opportunity levels. Female employees receive lower starting pay and also earn less than male employees for similar work. Yeah, it's like you said, like it sounds questionable because it also depends on like the
Yes.
amount of work hours you do.
Yes.
And there are some people who have like different career paths than others. So it depends on like what kind of position do you have in the company.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. So faced with such adverse terms and condition of employment, many women have been forced to leave the company. Excuse me. Defendants have also fostered a fat boy workplace culture that continues to
Yes.
strive. In the office, women are subjected to cube quarrels in which male employees drink copious amounts of alcohol as they quarrel their way through various cubicles in the office and often engage in inappropriate behavior towards female employees. Male employees probably come into the work hungover, play video games for long periods of time during work while delegating their responsibilities to female employees, engage in banters about their sexual encounters, talk openly about female bodies, and joke about rape. Wow.
Wow, there are a lot of things. Well, I think if this is real, it's very uh, it's shocking for all of us. If it's real, all that, I don't know if it's real, but if it's real, all that things that female openly talk about body of the girls or rape jokes, I think is very grave. I don't know how
It's like
to
very
describe.
grave, very, very,
Grave.
very grave.
Yes,
Very
yes.
grave.
But Activision Blizzard is now, well, I think is that, yes, 14 September. Uh, Again, another demand.
Yeah.
Yesterday, yes.
So this one says Activision Blizzard sued again, this time for labor violations. This is new. It came out yesterday, by the way.
This time, why? I don't understand.
Okay, we're gonna read the article. Okay.
Okay.
So the campaign to organize digital employees, known as COCWA, has filed suit against Activision Blizzard for unfair labor practices. As first reported by Protocol, this new suit, filed with the National Labor Relations Boards, alleges that Activision Blizzard engaged in intimidation and coercive tactics as employees fought to openly discuss pay disparity and their desire to force aberration. Code CWA, a digital workers' rights and labor organizer, filed the suit on behalf of a Better APK, a group of Activision Blizzard employees working towards improving working conditions at what is one of the largest video game publishers in the United States. Now, yeah, it talks about the suit that happens in July. So let's go down. A Better ABK released a list of demands that ask for, among other things, an end to mandatory aberration clauses in all employee contracts, current and futures. This newest suit, filed on September 10th, accused Activision of engaging in coercive behavior disrupted to a Better APK's attempt to effect change. Okay. Yeah.
I think this could be real. I don't know. It could be real because, well, I don't know. We have to always defend the presunción de inocencia.
Yeah, it's like to say it's like the presumption of innocence.
Presumption of innocence, exactly. And I don't know, but they have, I said before, a lot of specific situations that I'll dab in this case. I don't know. Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah. So this comes directly. It's like for the new game for God of War. Santa Monica Studio revealed a new look at these major characters in God of War Ragnarok and their performance, including Thor and the other people. So now there has been controversy over two characters.
Yes.
The first character, of course, it was like Thor.
Atreus.
Yeah, and then the other one, yeah. Let's see.
This
one right here, like personally, I don't understand it.
I don't think I don't think she was very Nordic or I think she's African mythology, African Nordic mythology is a fantasy, but I don't know. I know that there are a controversy with that, and I agree. It means I don't know why they are so interesting in to mix this or
To
mix
to race swap.
yes, the race
Again.
swap,
Yes.
because only is in one direction, always it's in one direction, and I don't know why, because for example character of Thor, the Thor character, I like it. I think there is a very accurate Thor of the character we see, fat and strong. This one, I like it. I like it very much. But the previous character, this goddess of the I don't know, the goddess I can't. I can't
Yeah,
say
I
this
cannot. I
name.
cannot say the Norse name either. It's hard for me to pronounce too.
I don't know. Angerboa. They say Angerboa.
Angerbora.
Angerboa. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's always the same. It's always the same. They are always they take a ginger character and replace with a black character. There are a lot of examples of that, and I don't know. But we have to investigate or to read which kind of character is Angerbora in the Nordic mythology. I think yes.
Okay, now this one is gonna come home to you because
Negro Crayola. Yes.
this is so stupid. Okay.
Yeah, so stupid.
Okay, yo, Crayola, what are you trying to say? And now, of course, it has the translation of black in Spanish and French right here, because it's like Canada up there and here in the United States and then Mexico. So
yes,
that's why.
Yes.
It's so stupid. So we're sorry you taken offense. The word negro, pronounced negro, is the literal Spanish translation of the word black.
It's unbelievable this thing, because why you feel offended by the word of a color? I don't know what is the mental process to get offended by a name of the color. I don't know.
Okay.
Because I think they are not offended by the black word in English. No, I think
No, they're not.
No.
No, they're not. They're not at all. Like, I guess, like, there are some people that say black. There are some people that say African American, but like for the most part, we're not really, offended by the word, black.
Yes. I don't know.
But here's my personal take on this, because I think the main reason why they find to be offended by that word is because, like, in English, with the whole N-word stuff, I think that's the main reason why. But like, it doesn't make any sense because you cannot really apply, English rules to, other languages.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand, because it seems similar. The
Yeah.
N-word with negro.
Yeah. I don't understand the connection though.
So simple. Their minds are so simple that it's offensive to me. This thing.
I am absolutely stunned, Crayola. This is disgusting and unacceptable. Cancelled.
Cancel. We have to cancel Crayola pencils, Crayola pencil to the boys that don't have to paint anymore, and we are going to cancel Crayola. The horrible thing of all of this is Crayola saying pardon me because this is the language. No, you don't have to pedir perdón, no sé cómo se
To give
dice.
apologies. To give apologies.
Get apologize
Yes.
because they don't understand, and if you apologize, they feel that they are winning the debate.
Right. This is disgusting and unacceptable. I have half a mind to get my lawyers involved. Lawyers?
Ooh, lawyers. Yeah, it's good. Well, I would like to see how they are going to defend in a court that they are offended by the name of a color in Spanish. I would like to see that. Really.
Right. This is disgusting. Little children, use your product.
Oh, who are going to think about children? My children. Oh, poor children. Horrible. But I insist. Apologize only. Give them the reason of the debate.
All right, now there are going to be I think 3 more stories because I know you're going to leave really soon. So
Yes.
only 3 more stories, I promise.
Okay.
And then you could do your Twitch live stream. By the way, do you prefer doing Twitch versus YouTube?
It's a question for me.
Yes.
Oh, because Twitch is like ¿cómo se dice? Hogareño, confortable, comfortable.
Comfortable. Comfortable.
Yes. I think it's cálido, warm than YouTube.
Right. So, because I know that you're libertarian, I want to ask you about what Joe Biden has to say about the vaccines, because more recently he decided to do a vaccine mandate that if a company has more than 100 employees, then they are forced to get the vaccine. And so let's watch the video first, and then you can react to it from your libertarian point of view.
Okay.
Oh no.
My job as president is to protect all Americans. So tonight, I'm announcing that the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated or show a negative test at least once a week. Some of the biggest companies are already requiring this. United Airlines, Disney, Tyson's Food, and even Fox News. The bottom line, we're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers. My job as president is to protect all.
Yeah, that's the whole video. Okay.
Well, I think this totalitarianism, with all the letters, it's totalitarianism, and I don't want these things. I think we have the right to choose by ourselves if we vaccinated or not, and they are this rule or mandate. I don't know.
It's a mandate. Yes.
Attacks directly our liberties like citizens, and I don't want these things. And in my mm, Canary Island, it's like that. And
Right.
we have the right to not vaccinate it. But I don't know if you want to vaccinate it, you have to right. And if I don't want to vaccinate it, I have the right. But they are going uh, to put complicaciones, no,
Complications.
complications for going to travel or go to work, or a lot of things. And I think the last frontier is that you have to vaccinate for going to the supermarket.
Right. Exactly. Also, it doesn't take into account, the reactions of people with the vaccine. Now, according to, the reports, it said like it's like 90% effective for, getting, not getting the coronavirus. But like there's also some sort of side effects, because if you have like certain allergies or something, you cannot really take it. It might actually worsen your condition too.
Yes.
And so, for example, you get like soreness, or you start to get these sort of other symptoms too.
No,
And so,
and the most important thing
Yeah.
I think is your will, if you want to,
Yeah.
or not. But they are obligando. I don't know.
Obligated, or
Obligating you. And the first of all, if you want, no, if we don't have to defend our liberty with no, I could be allergic, or I don't know the second effects. No, 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 no. It's my liberty to choose. I don't have to give you an explanation, because it's my liberty first. But I don't know. It's my opinion.
Okay. Now, the second to last story is about the Vox Party, because I saw this
Ooh.
video clip. I saw this video clip, and it was like really crazy, really,
Okay.
really crazy. And so yeah, I'm going to translate the video clip for the rest of you guys. But I saw this clip going across like my timeline, and it was like absolutely insane. So it's loading up right now, guys. Okay, here it is. Yeah,
Oh,
this really fat, gay person. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Deberíamos comprar armas, cócteles Molotov.
We should buy like weapons, like like Molotov cocktails. Yeah.
Y
Yes.
¡pum!
And boom.
Porque es lo que están haciendo con nosotros.
That's what they
¿Qué
do
hay que
with
hacer con
us.
Vox, por ejemplo?
What are you gonna do with Vox, for example?
Matar.
Kill them.
Well, two things. This girl is a YouTuber. It's famous YouTuber in Spain, but of course, she is promotionated by televisions and the collectives, etc., etc. She's a TV star too, but she starts in YouTube, and her character is a very edgy woman, very very modern girl, and LGBT, all the things. Is a character, but I think in this case she was talking seriously of these things, but she defends this, saying that she always say things like that. She has a video in YouTube that she said that we have to kill all the heteros, for example. But it's a joke, but in this case, I think in the context of the interview, she is don't making jokes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like it's
I
like
have my doubts in this case.
yeah, the thing about the whole thing with the Vox Party is because I just noticed, like, when I look at the politics in your country, like, it's really divisive for that party because I noticed that every single time when they have, like, the gatherings outside, there's always, like, these people, like, shouting against them and
Yes.
throwing rocks at them and, giving
Yes.
them death threats and, writing,
Yes.
like, graffitis on the wall. It's like,
But what is more grave? I don't know.
grave, very, very grave.
Of this clip
Yeah.
is that the guy who is interviewing her, this guy is a political of Spain. This is a politic man that is a diputado. I don't know. Diputado del Congreso, diputado.
Yeah, it's like the
Congress
like
man.
like a House of Representative person.
Yes,
Yeah.
of a leftist party, obvious. But this man is giving her altavoz,
Like a speaker, like a voice,
yes,
like a speaker.
Yes, of this hate speech.
Okay.
Of her. The fault of all of this, she that's not the fault of all of this because she is a YouTube character. Okay, the fault of all of this is the guy. Is Gabriel Rufián is the name of this guy, and because he is a politic man of the Spanish High Court.
Okay.
This is the problem with this.
Now this is a compilation of like various Amigo reactions. Apparently, like the debate so far is whether or not like Spain is homophobic. Because I remember it was like a case that happened recently where I think a person accused like like I think of homophobia because it was like 8 people. I think he said it was like attacking them, but it turns out
what's an invent.
yeah, it was fake, and so he actually said that it was fake.
Yes, fake news. It was a fake news, but the guy who received the attack invented that. But the press of Spain take the news and say that homophobia is the press fault too.
Right. So this is a video where they're trying.
Hola, maricón de mierda. Sí, soy homófobo. ¿Tienes algún problema? Coño, pues tienes una cara de maricón. Hostia, el maricón de vieja. Eres gay. ¡Maricón! Como te vea por la calle, te meto un palizo.
Yeah, I think it's not a good idea to, use, Amigo to actually, do this kind of experiment because when you go on Amigo, they just troll you.
Yes.
That's what most people do.
Well, I think
Yeah.
I think how long has spent this boy to compilate a lot of homophobic insult. I think they have a lot of time because I think the most people in the Omegle or in this web don't insult him by being gay, because when you see this boy, you don't know if he is gay or not. Well, I don't know. I think he first of all he said I'm gay. I think, I don't know.
Right. And so that's all the stories that I gathered for you. I know you're gonna be busy like after this stream. So before we sign out, give your like social media, your Twitch, and your YouTube channels.
Well, pues, thank you very much, Tyler. And I've been very funny this stream, and I'm
Okay.
going to Twitch now. Thank you very much for your invitation. Bye bye.
All right. And of course, you can check out like her YouTube channel in like the description down below. And if you want to practice your Spanish, she is the perfect channel.
Thank you very much. Well, I have to practice my English.
You did really good, by the way.
Well, thank you. Bye bye.